The bond we build with our fur babies can be pretty incredible, almost like a mother and child. What do you think? Do dogs view us as their mothers? Well, dogs have a really good memory. As anyone who's ever owned a dog, they know this very well. But it can be a challenge to know exactly how much they remember. For example, can a dog remember its mom? Can a dog remember its brothers and sisters? Well, there was a study done in the 90s to see exactly how well a dog can remember their mother, their brother, and their sisters. In this study, the puppies were taken away from their mother, brothers, and sisters around 10 weeks old and then put into a human household. They kept the dog separated from his canine brothers and sisters for 2 years so they could observe his behavior. And what was interesting is they actually found that dogs don't remember their brothers and sisters after such a long time. They were able to remember their mother, and the mother was able to remember the puppy though. This happens because a dog's sense of smell is so incredible, and during those first few weeks of life is really important. They get really closely bonded and they really remember each other's distinctive scent. It's common knowledge that memories and emotions are closely linked to smells, and through this method, dogs are able to identify other people. Do dogs consider people to be their parents? Dogs may identify their mothers through smell, but this doesn't necessarily mean that they can comprehend what a mother is or whether it would regard someone of a different species to be their mother. As humans, as people, we are able to understand what that word mother means or what it means to be a child, but dogs don't really do that. Dogs, on the other hand, are able to recognize their parents merely because it benefits their ability to adapt. If they are aware of their mother's identity, they can seek her out in times of need, they can receive food from her, they can avoid inbreeding, they can keep family squabbles to a minimum. And even though many pet parents treat their dog like children and they humanize them, dogs are completely aware that we are a separate species than they are. This is why dogs behave differently when they're engaging with a person than they do with engaging with other dogs. You know, dogs can now understand human emotions and language thanks to years and years of domestication, and they now communicate with people in ways that they will never do with other animals. In this way, dogs are able to establish a strong and long-lasting bond with their pet parent, and they can even quickly identify them in a large crowd. But sad to say, there is no evidence to really confirm that a dog sees a human as their mother or their father. That being said, dogs can feel a strong sense of love and affection for their human. So that important distinction here being not whether your dog views you as their parent, but views you as someone that they care about and that they have affection for. It is important though to build a good bond with your dog and have a strong link with each other. Here are some pointers to help you get started. First of all, do not humanize your dog. Dogs' social, physical, and intellectual needs are different than that of a person, and it also varies per individual dog. So it's important to educate yourself on how you can take care of that properly. You also want to learn about how dogs actually communicate, so that way when they are doing something, you can know what they want, know what they mean by it. And it's also important to spend time with them, engage in activities that you both like, whether it's inside or outside. It's important to give them nutritious food, exercise, and veterinary treatment so you can look after their health. And it's also important to educate them by training them and working with them so you guys can be able to communicate better. You know, even though they might not think of you as their parent, if you use these suggestions, you will become their source of guidance, protection, and support. Until next time, guys. Peace!